Okay, now this is the YouTube portion. So this is like, this game released a half hour ago. This is the most recent game I've ever streamed.
It's, not showing up on my end on Discord.
What about now? Now?
No. No.
What about now?
No!
Oh boy. Okay, hold on. What about now?
No.
Why is it... It was working just fine before. Oh god. Still nothing.
Nah. I guess the thing that I'm gonna do is just, like, view it on Twitch, and I'll just be, like, have to deal with stream delay.
Some campaign thing for... I might have to make the chat box not transparent. I don't know how to do that, though. So yeah, this game is so recent that screen share is just not working for some reason. Let me try it one more time.
Yeah, try it again.
Anything?
Nah. Did you, like, click on the window for the game?
I'm doing so now.
It's still not showing up on my end, but it's at least moving on the stream.
Okay, I guess we'll have to do with that. Folks, this was working, like, 10 minutes ago. Like, the fucking Discord screen share was working. And now it is not, because, I don't know, fuck me, I guess. Alright, how do I... Oh, whoops. No. No. Not that.
Please click the window.
I'm trying... I got, like... Wait, you're not changing the window, but turning it off and then back on. Yeah, pretty much. Because, yeah, if I hit share screen, then do that, nothing shows up. So, I'm not really sure. But anyway. Changing screen...
I'm just gonna view this on Twitch.
Yeah, probably the best. So, this is the most recent, like, most new Melvstomp, and a live one at that. Wait, neither game share nor screen share. Actually, hold on. Oh wait, that just does the same thing. Never mind. Yeah, I don't know. Well, anyway, this is the most recent Melvstomp we got. I did manage to play this for like 20 minutes before we started. The new characters are much more interesting than the old ones. I'll say that much. But one question I wanted to pose to the chat for this Melvstomp. There are assists to this now, and they're very, like, Marvel 2 style assists. My question is, do we do a Marvel 1 thing where for each bracket, the characters get a random assist? Because I've been thinking about that, and I think that would be a really funny idea. Because I don't think we're being too competitively minded about... Yes. Spice it up.
Yes.
Yes! More Aqua Teen coming in there. Also, yeah, the game just kind of stops whenever I don't focus from it, so... Sorry. Do let me know if the game is actually audible, because that would be a problem if it wasn't. We got 2-1. Game's audible. Okay, Janis, what's your input on it?
Audio or assists?
The assists.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. Okay, so, thankfully we do have watch mode. Hi, Ringo.
It wouldn't be an anime fighting game without AI versus AI for people to just watch and oogle on, like,
yeah.
you know, their favorite JoJo character slapping each other in the balls.
Also, Mighty, Melvstomp was always a, watch mode thing. That was a given.
It's the nature of Melvstomp.
So, hold on. I gotta pull up the challenge. Again, sorry for the game going mute every now and then. That's just how it is. So, for the preliminaries, it'll be just 2 rounds, but for, like, the top 8, we'll do 3. Because that's just kind of how it tends to go.
Yeah.
So, yes, thank you, Ringo. The
On the road again. Not putting roll back in the game with my stand power on the road again.
Yeah, I do like this select screen a lot better.
Yeah. Fucking Gappy just being like, duh?
Does Jolene still say balls deep in this version? She does not, I believe.
I think she does. I don't remember.
I remember seeing a screenshot where she just says, like, 1,000 or something.
Yeah, okay.
So it's Jonathan versus Hermes. Happy Part 6 day, I guess.
I don't know why I thought you were gonna say Ermac.
Oh, wait, shit! I didn't give her an assist.
You didn't give Jonathan her an assist?
Wait, how do you pick them?
Left bumper.
Yeah, but it's like it's not giving me a like a chance to actually pick them is the problem.
Press left bumper again.
Just does that. Oh, wait, okay, I see. My brain was totally fucking that up.
Brain, good.
Okay, Jonathan and Dio. Okay.
Nice team.
Yeah. Okay, here we go.
Yeah, Dio and Diego.
It's my favorite bag-headed JoJo character in this version. I do not know if there is a doobie assist or not.
There is not. I like how all of the Part 3 stages are in the same fucking city.
Yeah. It's like there's so many locations in Part 3. Like, you know, that's the whole appeal of it, but...
We're just in Cairo, I guess.
Also, for the runner-up thing, the assists won't count towards that. It'll just be whoever lost the finals, because assists are much less important than they are in Eyes of Heaven, so...
Or they're just, like, entirely playable characters that don't do shit when Joseph Joestar is just running around in Green Dolphin Street jail.
Yeah, pretty much. Hermes' theme's alright. I've actually grown to appreciate Kira's, because, it sounds like Korean Guilty Gear music.
Kira's got a really good theme.
Yeah.
I'm also really happy that, like, the new music doesn't sound like MIDI garbage like Eyes of Heaven.
Yeah, I was taking a listen to, like, I'm not the hugest fan of All-Star Battle. It's got some good tracks in it, but... God, she's done that about, like, 3...
You son!
She squawked. Shit, what was I saying? Yeah, like, I listened to a couple of music tracks. It's like all the personality got drained out of the music, basically. Is this max difficulty? It feels like it's on normal.
I mean, the damage of this game is low unless you know how to, like, do really long combo strings.
There was a setting for health. I might just make everybody's really low.
Yeah, that'd be good.
It moves better, but yeah, like, the amount of hit stun and everything is still there. I will say, though, the new characters feel like characters I'd actually enjoy playing, so... Even if, the Hamfish brothers, feel a little weird, but... I like Gyacho a lot so far. And, Foo Fighters is kind of just anonym now. Which I guess makes sense.
Why do you keep calling them the Hamfish brothers? Prosciutto...
Prosciutto is ham, and pesci means fish.
I thought prosciutto was like a rice dish or something.
No, that's risotto.
Oh, I'm fucking Italian. I cook the pasta. I don't know the Italian dishes. Oh.
Oops, a Diddliano. Like a deer just spun out there.
Whee! And now Jonathan's spinning.
Hermes is losing because she keeps hurting herself by doing that super.
Ow.
Funny thing is, too, I increased the speed a little bit because it turns out on the high texture quality of this game, not particularly well optimized. Here's where you stick it.
Cyber Connect.
Yeah.
Who will be the last one standing?
Jonathan. Not a great way to ring in Part 6 day, but... Also, wow, the text is very small now. Okay, so that's, 2-0. Oh, yeah! Sorry. What were you saying?
Nah, go ahead.
Baghead is, remind me of the times we actually did play the original All-Star Battle online, and I just kept going, doing the delicious taunt as Josuke 8 over and over again.
Is it the one where he's, like, eating into that, like, squid ink mochi ball or something?
Yeah, he's like, minor! Probably on...
Dork.
Yeah. Okay, so now it's normal, well, normal, quote-unquote. Yeah, we can just set it to that. Just to see what happens. Okay. And Will Zappelli. Oh, by the way, you can actually choose stuff with the mouse now. So that's cool. Oh, whoops.
JoJo's bizarre point and click.
Did I have to wait for his quote to end?
He's got really long lines. Dopey dick.
Yeah, Iki's voiced by Sakura now, I think.
That's weird, okay? Yeah. I can't imagine a dog doing Sakura spin kick.
Oh my god, I didn't know how low that would get! Hold on, that's a little too low.
No, this is perfect. No, I'm kidding.
Half should be good. I feel like that was a bit much. Oh, and it saved the assist. Cool. Okay, and we're, I don't imagine Ringo is a guy that goes, "What stage you gonna play?"
Doesn't he have like a skull goatee?
He does.
That's actually based. That's unironically based.
It's a lot more based than Lil B, I'll tell you that.
Hey, he's better than his son or his descendant. I
Huh?
don't know. Caesar. I don't like Caesar.
I was talking about Lil B, but because you said based.
I thought you said Will B. But no, this is Will A.
Yeah. Oh yeah, several voice actors deceased, unfortunately. Yeah, this is also a little fast, but it's fine. It's the preliminaries, you know.
It is fine.
Yeah. You know what's funny? In the PS1 Phantom Blood game, Will A. Zappelli is voiced by the old voice for Kira. It is very weird to hear Will A. Zappelli with a baritone-ass voice.
I'm sorry, did you say PlayStation 1 Phantom Blood game?
I did, I meant PlayStation 2.
Honestly, if there was a PlayStation 1 Phantom Blood game that was just that Fist of the North Star PlayStation 1 game, that would be extremely based.
Alright, well, Will A takes it.
Is spitting wine into a miner's face, is that even legal?
I don't think there's a lot that happens in JoJo that's legal.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Just committing crimes all across.
Oh yeah! Fucking Daisuke Gori as Tarkus, that was awesome. Okay, for this next mode, I want to have it to 75% because one of the new characters is in this match. Let's see how that goes. Oh, whoops.
Please.
Gyacho and Cars. Alright. I actually really like that Dio voice, yeah. I'm kind of annoyed that Diego has to also be Koyasu. It's like, I don't know. Oh! Interesting. Yeah, Gyacho, Prosciutto, and Pesci as a tag team are playable now.
Purple smoke. Smoke.
And so far from what I played, Gyacho is... I actually really like how he plays.
What the fuck?
What?
Did he do like a leaping command normal and then like craze cancel into standing again?
I think he did, yeah. Smoke meat every day. God. PS2 Golden Wind game's fine. The voice acting in that is not as good.
Smoke weed.
Oh, Wilson Phillips! I forgot you were here. Wow.
Yeah, it's him, Mario.
Piffed.
I'm a commit vehicular manslaughter.
The health problem is mostly because Jonathan and Hermes do no damage. Yeah, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Cars like, I'm here.
Yeah, Cars is just like, I'm a pose and I missed.
Wait, Fugo does his super by just doing the Great Muda Poison Mist at him?
Apparently. I haven't read part 5 in a long time. And I haven't read the fucking Fugo spin-off. Guy's a nerd.
Wow.
His shirt is made out of Swiss cheese. Swiss!
Hey there, I don't think this has a dub.
I don't think it does. That would be a lot of effort.
Yeah, so one of my favorite characters just went 0 to 2.
Like fucking Rugrats aesthetic versus cheese shirt.
Rugrat. Once you pointed out what that little thing on his head looks like. One of my favorite characters went 2 to nothing. Yeah, I mean, I guess... I just love La Squadra way too much. Now we have this, this fucker here.
I don't... Who is... Oh, funny Valentine. Humorous romance.
Oh, Gyacho is his assist, so he's, you know, he's fine. Dojan. I think the thing with Funny is that later on he does some things that I am extremely uncomfortable with, so...
I haven't read part 7 in its entirety, so I would not know.
Yeah.
I just know that his bisexual wife is killed by a balloon dog stand.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, him and his wife are similarly creepy. Oh wait, shit! I chose the wrong health values. Damn it.
Oh, no, let it rock. Let it rock.
No, I have to be. Well, I already put assists in here. I have to be somewhat fair.
Yeah.
Even though the assists don't really seem to be doing anything.
They just, you know, come and go and, you know, look cool and remind you of the fun times that they had in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Part 5.
Does this game have custom music of the PS3 one? I highly doubt it. I don't even think you can really mod this either, because it has like the anti-cheat bullshit in it.
The only cool thing that Funny Valentine did was shotgun a beer, before beer cans were invented.
He was almost the first major main villain that was like a short, fat dude. And then they were just like, no, he's a handsome, buff dude now. Not, like, and I was like, his first form was already handsome, though. Like, it's...
Damn, Araki really be fat-phobic.
Yeah. Well, in Part 8, like, a short, fat dude is one of the absolute scariest villains Araki ever wrote, so... And then he turned out to not be the main villain, and people were like, really? Okay.
Araki sometimes just kind of goes off the cuff.
Yeah.
In Part 4.
Savor the taste of,
Menger sponges.
Oh, God. One of them is screaming, and I can't tell who is who. I think 75's a good compromise here. Thank you, gotcha.
Helped you.
You know, I was reading the Junji Ito Uzumaki story. In fact, I even have the entire book like right in front of me. I have a feeling Funny Valentine's hair was inspired by a scene from that.
I thought you were gonna say Yacho was inspired by that because he's just entirely just swirls.
Now, there's like this part where like the main lady protagonist is and this other lady. Like, this other lady is just unhealthily obsessed with how cool her hair looks, and she's like, my hair's cooler than yours. And it starts, like, just swirling around and shit to, like, supernatural levels, and when that starts happening, the one lady looks a hell of a lot like Funny Valentine.
I believe it. I guess. Probable cause. Just think that there are 2 Jotaros in this game.
Yeah, they're, like, barely different.
At least his stand is the right colors, but, like...
Yeah.
2 Jotaros?
They were about to add, like, a third one. And,
in Eyes of Heaven. They're gonna add Part 6 Jotaro, and, like, in Part 6, he really didn't do anything.
He, like, passed out for most of the chapter.
He, like, passed out, he got his stand stolen, and in the final fight, he really couldn't do shit because Made in Heaven was bypassing the world.
Well, no he didn't. Whitey, don't. Come on, the anime's not over yet.
I think my favorite part in the final fight scene was when Anasui was just like, "Can I marry Jolene?" And then Jotaro was just like, "You what?"
Yeah, it's like, at a time like this... Okay, so, Mista and Cars.
Cars being an assist on anyone's team is just gonna be inherently funny.
Yeah. Anasui, yeah. It's funny, because Anasui is a creep, and his current voice actor is also a creep. So, you know...
English or Japanese dub, really?
Yeah.
For fucking real?
Yeah, Daisuke Namikawa. Wait, who was his, assist before? I had to, like, change something. Was it Funny?
Mista?
Yeah.
It was Cars.
Wait. Wait, Cars had Funny Valentine?
No, I thought Mista did.
Yeah, that's what I was... Yeah. That's what
My
I'm saying.
stream is way behind.
Yeah.
And I need to refresh.
What? No, not not fucking Gacho. Oh god, this is all confusing. Okay. Problem is, half the time I have to check to see if I did it right. Oh, Mariah, right? Okay. Kate Boingy Boing.
Rocky Mountain.
Boob lady, let's go. I mean, there's quite a few boob ladies in JoJo. I've time to I've come to find out.
Glazed blue lingo?
Yeah.
The ultimate thing. Yes. Ultimate thing.
Wow. Okay. I hope they still have the little dinos that come out and.
The reason why dinosaurs went extinct is because they didn't believe in respect. I'm absolutely positive that's not what fucking happened to dinosaurs.
Well, I'm only gonna say this really quick because there's a part, you know, day one release of a very popularly anticipated game, and this is gonna be on YouTube and all that. In terms of boob ladies, I was looking at the galleries of the Part 6 characters again, and Miu Miu's got some in the that fucking mugshot. Anyway.
Say that for your priv.
I will not. Well, man, I'm like... I was listening to the Chip and Ironicus podcast, and they were saying some stuff I was not expecting them to ever say.
I'm gonna become the ultimate life form. Whoa!
Mista,
you have a gun!
You could have stopped that this entire time, but you chose not to. You just stood there. That pose, yeah.
I'm going to show you my ass. The ultimate ass.
Oh, he stays in ultimate life form during the entire match. Great job, Mista. You fucked it.
Yeah, because if, like, you did that and then it just reset every round, that would be dumb.
Cameo from Kuma and Alex here.
That is a long-ass animation.
Yeah. Yeah, the dinos are back.
Suddenly, dinosaurs ate the hats.
I will say somebody, when talking about Demonic Heartbreak, because barely anybody is talking about this thing online, which makes me really sad. Hold on. Wow.
You hit him with the ricochet bullet. Yeah, guns will work against the ultimate life form.
Well, speaking of ass games, somebody took the time out to point out that apparently Kakuin's cousin has one, and I'm like, that is such a strange thing to observe, but...
Whoa!
And somebody replied, the artist just does that, though. Like, that's just his thing.
Yeah, there are definitely, you know, artists that, you know, have a very hard time trying to hide their interests, if you will.
Yeah. I mean, Cars is defeatable here, but... Oh, yeah, yeah, I was talking about the gratuitous Mariah panel in Demonic Heartbreak, where it's just like...
Hey.
Whole Horse and Mariah are having this serious discussion. Then for no reason, there's just a panel of Mariah's ass. It's just so jarring.
Big ol' laugh. Hey.
Well, Mista completely fucked that. Like, that was...
I mean, how can he win against Cars, the ultimate life form?
He could have, I don't know, done fucking anything when he was about to transform, instead of just stand there like an idiot.
Yeah.
Well, I gotta see if the difficulty's at max, out of curiosity. I guess it wasn't. Or maybe it just reset, I don't know. But anyway, it's definitely max difficulty.
Hella. And now we got this little sailor boy. He's gonna get a discount at Goofy Goobers.
I will say, for all the shit I give Part 8, Josuke 8's pretty good. I liked him.
He's weird. Like, appropriately weird.
He's weird. Like, he's one of those characters that's able to be, like, kind of a goofball, but also really formidable at the same time. But he's not, like, boring about it.
Yeah.
Anyway, he has to fight Iggy. And Poochie! Yeah. Alright. Stage. Oh, it's a Rocky Mountain Village again.
Rocky Mountain Picture Show.
Iggy and Poochie, yeah. I also noticed the mouse cursor in the game is a stand arrow.
What else would it be?
That's a, yeah.
Mariah's ass?
Just make that the thumbnail of this.
After rewatching Part 3, I really was like, Iggy really doesn't do much of anything?
He gets into one big fight, and that's kind of about it.
He has like 2, 3-ish fights, and that's really the most of it.
Yeah. The Iggy Pet Shop fight was actually a lot better than I remembered it being. Did I say remembered it?
Yeah, remembered it. I also remembered it being really good too.
I also forgot that Pet Shop just does like the Bruce Lee like licking blood thing, and Iggy's like, "Do you think you're Bruce Lee or something?"
How does a dog know who Bruce Lee is?
I don't know. Dogs can watch TV.
I mean, dogs probably can watch TV, but whether or not they retain purposeful information from it.
I remember one of my late dogs, the legendary Dude. Oh, Dude. One time he got to the remote and he switched it to Dukes of Hazzard, and then he was banned from ever using the remote ever again.
Wow.
Iggy thought I'm a fucking dog. I don't know. But yeah,
shaking a dog, being like, "Who the fuck am I?"
What Calexo said, yeah, that's definitely true, but I think it also makes me appreciate the series more, because you kind of learn to go with the flow a bit more. Which is why, I think it's part of why I like Part 1 a lot more now. But didn't that literally happen when the kid was asking about where his dogs were? Oh yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, Part 1 is... People give Part 1, like, a lot of shit for just being, like, the first part, but I still think it stands out on its own.
Yeah. It has
like, it's like... It just has, like, this campy atmosphere that you won't see in any other part.
But it's also legitimately creepy at the same time. It's really interesting. Also, I was also listening to the Giant Bomb podcast of JoJo. I say Giant Bomb, but it's like basically everybody that's left, so it's like one original guy. But there was a discourse whether or not Holly was a good character or not.
Fuck that noise.
Yeah, I wish I was in the room to be like, Holly fucking rules. Get out of here.
Please don't tell me that they were like, oh, she didn't do anything. It's like, the bitch was sick with a stand.
Nah, I think just one of them thought she acted kind of weird. I'm like, she has stand disease, give her a break.
Yeah, like, if you just suddenly got, like, a ghost apparition coming out of your body, you would react the same way.
Yeah. Yeah, I think, honestly, if Holly had, like... Because I was reading over, like, Enya, who, by the way, Enya was also a character I realize is, like, really cool. She's very unique, and she actually has a major impact on the plot.
Yeah.
But apparently she had, like, a flesh bud implanted, but in it would just be like a thing that would self-detonate or something. I feel like if Holly got that instead, it would make a lot more sense.
Maybe.
Yeah. I mean, it's a plot thing, you know. They gotta go to Egypt somehow.
So, yeah, and like, if she just had a fleshbot thing, then, you know, Star Platinum would just rip that out, like, day one. Because Jotaro really was just like, I know how to do this.
And Kaku would be like, I love you.
and then they tenderly kiss, and then Muhammad Al-Dal is like, gay rights.
If the stand turned out to be poisonous itself. Yeah. Oh, also, yeah, Steely Dan.
The Terry Dan!
Yes, Sateri Dan. People are stuck on Dan of Steel. I still never got over Sateri Dan. So the only Part 8 guy advances. That's how I have him written in challenge here.
The only guy in Part 8.
Yeah. Seriously, like, I hope all 4 of those DLC characters are Part 8 characters. Like, if they only still have one Part 8 character, that's fucking pathetic. Like,
yeah,
the part is over. You can use characters from it without having, you know, worried missed something. In fact, the one character from Part 8 that they added in the previous game isn't even here.
Yeah, because they're like, the Part 5 anime ended, we gotta appeal to the people who just finished watching Part 5. No offense to, the new characters.
Yeah.
But it is, you know, them picking favorites and, you know, playing around with, like, the popularity of the anime more than, like, the manga, you know?
Yeah. Hold on, I just double paranoia checking. Who is he fighting? Yeah, Kira. I also noticed there's only one Kira now, which is fine.
No, there's Kosaku. He's
wait,
still there.
Do I actually have him in this lineup? Oh god. Oh, please tell me I didn't forget him.
Oh no.
Fucking... I forgot him! Damn. This whole...
If there's anybody else that's missing, just put him in at the end.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's Kira, but... You know... I don't have his other form on here.
I like how you call it his other form, but it's just him impersonating some Japanese husband.
Yeah, I'll figure something out at the end. I don't know. Like, I think what I'll do is if he reaches the top 8, yeah, I put in both Jotaro, so I must have just missed this spot. I think what I'll do is if he makes it to the top 8, what I'll do is I'll have both Kiras fight, and whoever wins makes it to the top 8.
Identity crisis.
Yeah. Oh god, that... Replace the other Jotaro with Kosaku?
Because, like, fuck Jotaro!
How does that sound, honestly? I'm kinda game for that.
Yeah, fuck 2 Jotaros.
Because the thing is, like, Kosaku plays differently, and Jotaro 4 does not? So, yeah.
Yeah, it's like, Jotaro's cool and all, but it's also like, you don't need 2 Jotaros in the game. Because, you know...
Like, again, I wouldn't have a problem if they were different characters. People analyzed both of the Jotaros, it's like, no, they're basically the same.
Yeah, it's just like, you know... It's basically just glorified costume.
Yeah. Or just do like an MK trilogy thing where it's like you hover over him and hit select and it becomes part 4 Jotaro.
Yeah, don't ask that. I know you're a serial killer, but...
What did he say? I was kind of sorry.
He was like, are you alone? Remember when Kakyoin was voiced by Shadow the Hedgehog?
That tracks, and I don't know shit about Sonic other than, the villain that's named after a Beatles song, and, Rouge the bat. Yeah, I almost called her Rouge the cat.
And then Big the Bat, obviously. That's how it goes. I remember the Eyes of Heaven one just being like a dinky ass like organ, like a shitty Queen song MIDI cover.
I will say I'm pretty fine with most of these characters having their anime voices. I kind of miss Kira's old voice though. I think it fit better.
Doesn't he have the same voice from the anime, or did they change it or something?
That's Kira is now voiced by the former Diavolo, which is confusing.
Yeah. It's weird when they just swap around like that, because, like, I know that Vanilla Ice would voice Poochie, like, Vanilla Ice in Heritage for the Future would voice Poochie in All-Star Battle,
yeah.
And then he would end up voicing Vanilla Ice again in the anime as well as Eyes of Heaven, and then, you know, voice Poochie in that, and now Poochie just doesn't voice Poochie anymore.
Yeah.
When I rip foes apart with my hair, it goes crazy with euphoria. What the fuck?
Oh, hey, Arpa. Thanks for saying his name, because the text was making that very hard to see his name. It's one of those things where it's like, hey, we're accurate to the anime now. It's, you know, I don't know, it's strange.
Yeah.
Mariah and Rohan next, which,
I don't like Rohan.
I like him better as the character, like, I think we talked about this before, where...
Yeah, I remember this. You like him better as, like, an observer more than, like,
just kind of like a guy who experiences weird things.
Yeah, and fucking stabs his own fingers off. Because he hates losing bets, and then his house burns down.
Rohan suffers from being in part 4. Yeah, that's also true.
What a worm.
Yeah. Hey, Philly.
Philadelphia!
So, since Pet Shop seems to also have some broken stuff still, I'm imagining Mariah is garbage in this game as well. I mean, I would like a Rohan headband.
Even Jotaro sucked in part 4. No, that was part 3. He used that to suck in Justice and kill Enya that way.
That looked really weird. Oh, I did change her palette. Damn. Did they? I don't... whatever. So I think Lucy Steele is voiced by Jury, which is kind of weird.
Oh, jeez. Post the foot emoji.
I will not.
There are no foot emojis for Twitch.
I mean, Mariah always sucked in these games. Oh, that's why her palette is different. She's been fed twice.
Oh.
Well, I will say, for Eyes of Heaven, Rohan won the fucking thing, so I don't know.
I don't want him to win again, because we'll get, like, 2 Rohans in, like, the Royal Rumble thing.
Like, it looks like they're not coming out of her shirt. It looks like her shirt is like a gun. It's really weird.
Yeah, it looks like that, like, her nipples are firing.
Oh no. What is Mariah even doing? She's just going like, ugh.
I don't know what she's doing. She's like, I need a cigarette, guys. Come on, I need some smokes. Give me some money for bogeys.
Is Mariah drunk? Probably nowadays, yes.
Come on, guys, give me another beer.
She had
another Dos Equis.
She had a hell of a night with Kenny G before the tournament.
I mean, they're apparently fucking.
Yeah. Like, Mariah jobbed as expected, but...
I still can't get over the guy who, like, his only, like, illustrated appearance is him, like, getting cut in half or something, is, like, getting into bed with, like, one of the most popular JoJo women.
So, the funny thing is, ARPA kind of theorized why that might be. It's, like, her whole thing with being traumatized by Dio, maybe... You know, because most of Dio's things is his looks, like, oh my god, he's so hot, you know, stuff like that.
I mean, I don't blame him, he's kind of alright.
I am neutral towards him.
I guess it depends on, like, how you draw him, but anyways.
Yeah. And... I think after that, like, ARPA just thinks that she learned not to fall for just appearances. And that's how her and Kenny G became a thing, I guess. I mean, Kenny G could be a really cool dude. We don't fucking know. He's barely in anything, so...
I think he's just mean to Nuke Saku, and that's it.
Well, somebody theorized that Nuke Saku was going to be the main villain of Demonic Heartbreak, which is not the case. But... the main antagonist of Demonic Heartbreak is like a weird genderless cop. It's...
I thought it was that parrot. Pet Sounds.
They're using Pet Sounds as kind of their backup, I guess. Either that or Pet Sounds is using the cop as a as an underling. We have no idea.
I mean, I'd believe it. If a bird paid a cop to do inhuman atrocities, they would absolutely take it.
And the scene they're revealed to be a villain is like the most JoJo thing possible. Because they're asking one of the previous villains, it's like, they're asking them something, and they're like, now the next thing you say will tell me your worth. Come on, don't disappoint me, I'm counting on you. And the guy just goes, who are you? Then all of a sudden, the other character goes, wrong answer! It's so fucking weird. Like, they even do kind of the Mariah thing where, like, their nerves just kind of bulge out of their neck and shit.
I hate how Akira is apparently, like, 19 years old. He doesn't look like he's 19. He looks like he's, like, 27.
Yeah, Arpa's got a point there. Also, yeah, there was that weird Gucci spinoff, yeah, where Pulpo owned a unicorn?
What?
I don't know. Also, Akira is based off a real-life musician. Like, if you look up photos, it's just, like, the same exact look.
Are they the same exact age?
I think the musician might have been older.
Yeah. I just hate how sometimes people are just slapping arbitrary age onto a character, and it's like they either don't look it or their occupations like really don't fit it. Like Whip from KOF is like a high-ranking like military person, but she's 16. At least last that we know.
That is a load of horseshit. Next, you're gonna tell me that Bowman from Rival Schools is a high schooler.
I mean,
yeah, that's what they try to tell you, but I'm not believing it. He does not seem like the type to be held back for like a decade. Rot grew up before Kyo. Yeah, that's kind of the weird thing. I have no idea if Mei Tenkun's an actual kid or not. It's very, like...
KOF is under the curse of, like, it doesn't really get room to, like, evolve and grow up like Street Fighter does. Like, it would be really interesting to see, like, a KOF where characters, like, actually suffer the passage of time, but due to the fact that we got a status quo to keep, it's just like, we really can't do that.
Hmm. So, another consistent thing with these fighting games is that the Steel Ball Run characters all kind of suck.
But they're on a big-ass horse. How could you beat the guy on a big-ass horse?
Oh, we got Nuke Saku.
Rookie!
I am not the idiot. You are the ones who are the idiots.
Yes.
Is World Diego in this? I do not believe so.
Nah, he's not. They didn't put in 2 Diegos, even though that they probably could have had different movesets. But they will put in 2 Jotaros. And, you know, they don't play anything different.
There. The DLC has not been, like, announced specifically. The release dates have, but the characters have not. And I'm kind of wishing they went the full route with the assists and just had, like, NPCs as assists as well.
That would have been fun.
Useless, and he just gets punched right in the fucking face. And yeah, like... During the Schwarzer Blitz Melvstomp that I still need to upload, Chris from Rio Last Save gave the Hemophage a voice that basically was just like... Also, I did notice the assist cool-off is just they get a bunch of pink slime dumped on them.
Pepto-Bismol.
Yeah.
I am the father of lies!
I will say so far for this game being an hour old, hour and a half old, it's running pretty good.
Honestly, it being 60 FPS is a much needed improvement.
Yeah. Yes, I am! What is he? Sounds like a Muppet doing that now!
I can't wait to hear it in the VOD.
Yeah. No, you can't!
No, you... What the fuck is Dinosaur Kinetic Vision?
Is that what that... Wow, okay.
What? Dinosaurs?
Yeah, dinosaurs.
Yeah, scary monsters and nice sprites MIDI.
What the heck? How did he lose?
He fell off his horse.
Jesus Christ. I mean, I do like Abdul a lot, so... I like how after he got shot in the head and came back, people are like, you are acting mega weird and it's kind of awesome.
Just pissed into a tube.
Did we get... Okay. Oh, part 3, Dio, is a bi, so,
I mean, he probably is bisexual.
I knew you were gonna say that joke. I don't know if Abdul is underrated, but he is pretty great.
When it comes to like the main Stardust Crusaders, I like Polnareff the most.
I'm kind of torn. Where the hell is part 1 Dia? Okay, there he is. I don't know why he just screamed when I picked him.
Cause he's a vampire and he's just like, I'm gonna rule the world. And then part 3 Dio is just like, no, there are better things.
Yeah, like part 3 has one of the most consistent casts, both heroes and villains.
Yeah, there's like a really good reason why part 3 is as beloved as it is.
Part 3 Dio became a fucking idiot. I mean, nobody's saying that Dio was ever smart. So, interesting matchup here. Well, we learned that goes through that.
The Space Ripper's stingy eyes. I forgot that it was Straits that named that technique and not Dio. Because Dio wouldn't name a technique something that dumb.
Yeah, some of the new voice readings aren't as impactful.
Yeah, like, I had a bad feeling that, like, some of the line rereadings just weren't gonna have the same, like, punch as the originals were, because, like, I am very particular about, like, the way lines are read.
Yeah.
Like, I definitely have, like, a specific vision of, like, how lines are read when it came to, like, directing Battle Craze's voice lines, and it absolutely paid off at the end thanks to our very talented and smart voice actors.
Yeah. What? What the hell?
But, like, here it's just, like, read the line again. There you go. Paycheck.
What the hell was that, like, weird, like, young me kick that he just did it with that?
Oh, smash! Hey!
Shouldn't he have been untouchable? I mean, you can still, like, shoot him and stuff, so whatever.
Shoot him with a gun.
Yeah.
And, you know, Dio can't predict, like, a good anti-air. Whoa, the fucking dinosaur!
Yeah, he's kind of chilling.
He's just vibing, he's living his best life, being like, Jurassic World, what the fuck happened to that trilogy?
I think he's actually just a walking advertisement for the fact that there's going to be a second Dino Rex tournament.
Oh, no. Don't.
I'm fine with it.
So much Dino Rex!
Well, I mean, there'll be, like, it'll happen in October, so there's time to breathe, at least.
Yeah, and I'll be in Italy by the time October comes around, so, like, I won't have to hear it. I thought Peter Griffin's face was in one of the mountains as a texture.
I'm not happy with his name. He's supposed to be named Wham, not Wamu.
Look, do you want Iraqi to get sued?
I mean, he's been way less subtle with other names.
Yeah.
Part 1 Dio still makes very strange noises when you defeat him. This game is actually Dino Rex. I activate scary monsters. Fuck you. I was actually called Scary Monsters and Super Melee during that tournament, so... Okay, this is, Limp Bizkit is a stand name, yes. Or as it's now known, Limp Viscit.
Limp Bridget. Oh no, that actually doesn't sound good. I take that back.
Screamy Dio is back. Yeah, you have a character called Vanilla Ice, yeah. Hemp Bridget. Well, that's just kind of Bridget.
I mean, a lot of trans girls just smoke weed, so, yeah.
Yeah. There's truth to that, yes.
I like how Anasui's calling somebody freaks, and yet, you know.
The plankton piloting a corpse is a hell of a lot more human than you, honestly. Yeah. Fucking red hot chili pepper. Doesn't even do any fire stuff.
I mean, it's electricity, which is, you know,
It can
red
get
hot.
Yeah. Foo Fighters is shaped like a weirdo, because the Atro or whatever had some concerning traits going on. I feel like these new characters working off of different systems just makes them so much more interesting. Honestly, he's like, oh, I do punchy now.
I'm a do punchy. I'm gonna be creepy about Jolene. I'm gonna talk about Mickey Mouse or something. and now I'm gonna put myself inside of you. Then I'm a big boo. Different drugs. Narco. Anastasia. That's what he sounds like now with English dub. Fuck you.
When I think about FF, I think about the Kenzo fight, and that entire thing just freaks me out. Which part? The entire fight? Because I'd agree with you.
The fact that he drinks his own piss.
He's a guy who looks like Mel Brooks from Spaceballs. That's just like, hi, I drank my own piss. I'm gonna drown you. By drowning you with your own body fluid somehow? I don't know. He's doing some Hoto Shinken shit at the beginning. I can only imagine what it'll look like in the anime. I do like how he is now voiced by the, as previously mentioned, the guy who narrated Mortal Kombat 3 in Japanese.
Yes, Mortal Kombat.
Shao Kahn. That's it. He says Shao Kahn a lot. Damn. Well. I really want the anime filler villains from Fist of the North Star to come back in some fashion. I don't know how, but they need to.
Maybe Cyber Connect 2 will make Fist of the North Star All-Star Battle.
That would be cool.
I don't think it'll be as beloved as the Arxis one,
but fuck them.
I mean, don't you like the Arxis one where Mamiya only has hit grabs for regular throws and no normal unblockable throws?
No. Where the hell is... Oh wait, is this young Joseph?
Young
yes.
Link! Toon Link! Toon
Wow.
Joseph!
Wow. And Horuhos.
Horuhos! Come on, Purple Coon.
Where the hell is he? There's so many Part 3 characters now, I'm getting lost.
There's so many faces!
Yeah.
He's to the left of Pet Shop.
Oh, there he is. No, I have to do it. It's the only time I will pick one on purpose.
My name is Whole Horse!
I remember discussion about that chapter. It's just like, it's gonna be so weird reading Part 4 again and just thinking like, man, he hasn't mentioned that weird cowboy he ran into one time.
You know how it is.
Yeah. I like how Josuke's, like, role early on is just frequently freaking Whole Horse out. It's really good.
Da, 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 da. Oh, hey, this is also a stage in Battle Craze.
Oh, yeah. And World Heroes, I think.
Yeah.
I have a gun, too. It does no damage, but hey, you know.
I was thinking about World Heroes recently, and like how on the nose some of its character designs is.
Yeah.
Like, I like Neo Dio, but it's also like, wow, guys, wow. What the fuck is going on?
Wait, so what does that even do? Does it just change health?
Did they fucking I don't know. I have no idea.
It would have been really cool if they just swapped models.
Model swap, and then you just have like Joseph doing Whole Horse's animations.
Okay, it didn't affect health. What the hell does it affect then? I'm so confused. It just stops the... powers up stands or just puts you to sleep? If it's put them to sleep, then it's the most pointless hazard of all time, because all it is a time waster.
Nighty-night and good night.
Computer 1 became Computer 2. I don't know. It could be that.
You're gonna have to, like, actually, like, do that in, like, training mode or, like, versus to see what happens.
Yeah, I'm very curious now. Another 2-0.
Yeah, Whole Horse usually doesn't go 2-0. He usually goes, like, 0-2.
So, Whole Horse decided to take crack down that route. I mean, look, when you're trying to get rid of your Dio-based PTSD, you know. And then Lisa, who I remember her moveset, felt like I was playing as Angel from KOF.
Oh no.
It's one of those things where she has like one special move and there's like 30 variants of it or something. It's not great. She does stunners and does the people's elbow. I mean, I can make that happen in Fire Pro. Oh yeah, that's... I did not notice that. That's just Lisa, Elizabeth, specifically.
Oh, spoilers for, like, a fucking, like, 30-year-old manga.
You'd think, considering Lisa is still a blatant music reference, they would just call her Elizabeth, but, you know, whatever. And yeah,
they got away with it, apparently.
Part 2 is mostly good, but Lisa is so great of a character that it feels like she is too good for Part 2, especially considering how she got knocked out of commission, which is bullshit.
Yeah, I think Araki was also just like, yeah, I kind of wish I did that better.
Well, I thought it was like his editors kind of made him do that or something.
Yeah, you know, fucking the Times just be like, we're incredibly sexist.
Yeah, exactly.
The Burning King as opposed to the Flying King.
I remember the Giant Bomb podcast. It's like Lisa first appears, and one of the people. Oh, she actually nailed it with a super. Interesting. But I remember one of them was like, now the first thing you'll know about Lisa and the one lady just immediately cuts in that she's fucking hot.
I mean, they're not wrong.
Times was okay when Joseph Pete's on his mom. I mean, yeah, that.
Look, it could have been honestly 100% worse. It could have been so much worse. But
the weird thing about JoJo is that there's a weird consistency with dads sucking and moms being hot. It's just like...
you're not wrong.
Yeah. And he is a villain, so she doesn't count. She's not like a mom; she is a villain, first and foremost. Although her being a villain mom does give her a very interesting dynamic, I feel. Like, yeah, Jay Gall was a piece of shit, but that was my kid.
I'm a baby.
It's funny how similar Enya and like Kira's dad is. Like, they're both like very supportive parents, but they should not be supportive of them.
Yeah, it's like, my son's a killer, my son's a rapist, but, you know, what are you gonna do?
I also entertain the idea of, like, maybe she just didn't know about that. It's like, oh.
I never got why AC/DC has, like, pin cushions for shoulders.
Yeah. Anime moms are hot by virtue of anime designs. I mean, yeah, but... I don't know, they stand out in JoJo's, all I'm saying. I really like Holly, that's what I'm trying to get at. Surely to her. There's also that mom from JoJolion who looked completely different the second time she showed up.
You know, JoJo is also just, you know, like, we'll change a character design off the cuff anyways. Like, Anasui was a girl, and then it's just like, no, let's make him the worst character, like, ever.
Yeah, AC/DC was, like, not fucking doing anything the entire fight. Like,
he was
Jesus.
just like, the Burnin' King, the Burnin' King, the Burnin'...
So... Yeah, AC/DC's brain went... I mean, the AI in these games are never particularly great, but that's why they're funny. So... Now we have... two characters that are oddly similar, now that I think about it. Wherever the hell
yeah,
he
characters
is.
in Part 4, when they, like, become good, they just immediately become midgets.
Yeah. Where the hell is Ice? There's too many characters, I'm losing track.
Ooh, Ice. To the left of Dio.
Oh, there he is.
Yes, go!
Yukako being assisted by Diavolo is a thing that can happen in a video game, yeah. Oh, jeez! Koichi's had enough. Well, this stage again, I guess.
Koichi is like an angry Super Saiyan, for short.
Yeah, I do realize the characters are categorized, but... There are some slots where I'm just like, for some reason I'm just like scrolling over them.
And there's so many JoJo characters that are like obsessed with like one person.
I don't like that I have to keep seeing the pulsating bear corpse.
Yeah, that keeps happening.
Yeah. Yukako is sort of new, she's ported from a previous game. And her hair still looks like seaweed.
Yeah. Country girls make do.
Out of all the characters, Vanilla Ice could have gotten as an assist.
Fucking Koichi. I think Vanilla Ice would kick Koichi, or actually anyone, to death.
Yeah.
If they get on his bad side.
No, there's like several new characters. There's Foo Fighters, Gyacho, and the Hamfish brothers. Yeah.
I forget that they're related. Are they actually related?
It's not actually specified.
Ah.
Because Pesci could just be saying, you know, a superior. Or it could be his actual brother. There's, not
Brother.
really, yeah.
Beach Boys, brother. We're gonna give them the hook, line, and sinker, brother. I like milk.
Don't work yourself into a shoot, you marks.
You gotta get your daily dose of calcium, brother.
I need to stop. I'll just keep going and going and going.
One of the few good things Hogan ever did was the Space Ghost interview, where they edited it to make it look like he was just losing his fucking mind the entire time.
Yeah, me and that little bee.
Beg pardon? What? I'm gonna go to Japan. Okay. Fucking, as I'm looking at clips of Better Call Saul, because I don't know how to, quote-unquote, legally watch it right now. Vanilla Ice scared of that is really funny. Fucking, Bob Odenkirk was on Space Ghost, and they took a thing that he said, added one line, and made it the funniest fucking thing.
And that is...
So Odenkirk, when he was introducing himself, he just kind of had like a brain fart and forgot his name for a couple of seconds. He's like, I'm Bob Odenkirk. My name's Bob Odenkirk. I just got it. And during the Space Ghost interview, Space Ghost is like, so what's your name? My name's Bob Odenkirk. And how long have you got that name? I just got it. That's like that Bob Odenkirk purposely did a very badly pronounced Japanese commercial for Better Call Saul. Bob Odenkirk des Better Call Saul de Yoroshiku.
So which JoJo character is into feet?
What?
Isn't Bob Odenkirk into feet? Or...
Yeah, they caught him following an account like that. They haven't really let him live it down. I'm like, look, there's much worse things he could be following.
I mean, yeah, feet is just, you know, the low-hanging fruit of the fetish stuff that you can make fun of.
I just know that Bob Odenkirk main jury now, so hey. Oh, a situation finish. Whoa! Yeah, exactly. Exactly what Calexo said. I was also thinking of, like, when a situation finish happens, I should give them an extra point.
Really? Oh, thank God he's normal!
I mean, yeah, he's not following, like, a white supremacist account or anything. He's just, you know...
Feet.
Yeah.
Honestly, feet over white supremacy any day.
Yeah, I mean, you know.
Yeah, I'd absolutely just... No, I'm not gonna finish that.
Also, I could totally see Saul just being into it. Speaking of the Johnny Bug Bites thing, have you ever heard of author appeal? Yeah, apparently, Araki confirmed that one.
What?
Yeah, the whole thing that Johnny has for bug bites.
Araki is into bug bites?
Apparently. Either that or he's just fucking with us. I can never tell.
I'd believe it. Araki himself is an eccentric enough character to just be like, you know, the way that the little red lump, the little red itchy lump, that that gets me going.
See, I can never be attracted to that because I just associate it with how horrible summer is.
I can't be attracted to that because there's nothing attractive about it.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think of, like...
Think of, like, what?
Other reasons, you know? Like, just analyzing this. But...
Yeah.
Then I'm like,
People
yeah...
can get into some weird stuff for, like, equally weird reasons.
Yeah.
You know, that's just a part of life. People got their kinks.
Like, Araki, have you ever just heard of, like, normal biting? It's a thing. It's, you know... This is a very illuminating stream.
Araki, have you ever heard of just regular sex?
I mean... Janice be like, oh, there's nothing attractive about bug bites. Famous quote.
Just put that quote in Battle Craze's code somewhere. Put that in the code for Goliath in the next update. Put that in his Seidel update.
Man, if the Tekken announcer was announcing this game, he would have gone great. Because Jolene...
Tony the Tiger now? Did you hear that Tony the Tiger is gonna stream on Twitch soon?
Yeah, I feel sorry for his stream chat.
Yeah.
Jolene isn't horny anymore? I don't think that's true. I always forget about that trait of Jolene, because it's kind of weirdly more subtle than it would have been in other series.
Apparently, I recently learned that there's like a spin-off, apparently official manga about like Jolene encountering a stand user that just makes her horny.
Right, yeah, that fucking like... Yeah, Fujiko Fujiyama or whatever.
Yeah.
And Yeah, it's, she's interesting. I like how she's in jail because, her landlord was like, do something more useful with your life than drawing, and she just stabbed him.
I like how it ends because Whitesnake was just like, yeah, this isn't working out.
Because the whole thing was, he wanted her to use the stand to, like, weaken Jolene. But she's a huge fan of Jolene, so all it's doing is benefiting her. And he's like, yeah, that's...
I think I read somewhere that, like, she just starts, like, getting over her desires through Buddhism or something.
Really?
I think. But I'm also gonna have to read that actual thing just to double check. I was just going off of what a JoJo wiki was saying.
But yeah, so far it is by far, basically it was just like this one lady writer being like, I want to write a really horny lesbian thing regarding JoJo, and then she did it. I respect it.
Based. Very based.
Oh yeah, once it gets to like the very, very copyright infringing parts of Part 6, I am very curious about how they're gonna handle that. Pinocchio is now localized as Pinch Nose No or something.
I was gonna say, like, Disney wouldn't care. They don't give a shit about Pinocchio, but, like, they're remaking Pinocchio now. Only thing I'm wondering is, like, how are they gonna handle the fucking coachman that inspired, like, 2 Cuphead bosses?
I have no idea.
I'm gonna be 100% honest. I believe that the coachman traumatized the Moldenhauer brothers.
Meanwhile, I totally forgot these two knew each other somehow.
Yeah, Polnareff. They should have put Part 5 Polnareff in instead of Part 4 Jotaro. Pinocchio Souls-like?
Oh yeah, I forgot Jean-Pierre Eiffel was a thing before.
That was dumb. That was absolutely dumb.
Hey Jace, we're doing an entire Melvstomp with a 50-character cast. So,
Hello.
yeah. I am worried that this is going to go on a bit long is the problem. I might have to just show you the results later if it gets too late.
Like, we could, like, split it into parts, maybe, and, like, continue this tomorrow or something.
I'm at work tomorrow is the problem. My next day off is Monday.
Monday.
Yeah. Doing 2 parts, yeah.
Yeah, we could, like, do preliminaries, and then, like, Monday we could do the rest.
Yeah.
Or top 8.
Top 8 is the most exciting part. Yeah, that's true. I don't know, like, the thing with Guilty Gear is that they're able to get, away with a lot of it because they're just words, and the JoJo localizers don't seem to know that, like, echoes is just a word. Also, wow,
I think they're being, like, extra careful given, like, any of the other references that may get strewn about, or just the reputation of JoJo having, like, so many musical references that they're just like, we better play it safe.
Yeah. Also, Jace, you're making a heel called The Juice, because there already is The Juice in wrestling. Look up The Juice promo, it's like the best thing.
We need a counterpart, obviously. We need the soda. Big soda!
I love the part where The Juice, during a promo, pulls out, like, a blender container with some juice in it. He goes, "This is the juice bar," and then he just kind of gives up and puts it down. Like he doesn't do anything else with it. Fuck you! Fuck you again! Fuck you, you son of a gun!
Oh god, I'm just imagining that he accidentally gets his hand caught in it, like the fucking,
Oh god.
What was that fucking, like, horror movie that takes place over a Skype call?
Right, I forgot what that was called. Yeah,
Unfriended?
something like that. Bruno Resurrected.
I thought you say Bruno Mars for some reason.
Bruno Mars got resurrected, yeah. Yeah, no, Polnareff seems, I'm gonna say it right now. Wouldn't be surprised if he won the whole thing. Okay, 2 for Polnareff.
Polnareff really just be like, yeah, zippers, that's normal.
And, boy, this, this matchup's weird.
What the fuck is gonna happen next?
Yeah.
Bro, I'm a money. And party.
This is the weirdest Team Rocket I've ever seen. Now let's go to the Everglades where they have the like a virgin wristband. Yeah, the assists. Yeah.
I like how anytime I see Bao, I'm just reminded of the character that I made that's just Bao, but a trans girl.
Yeah. I like that in that intro, Pesci just pointed and didn't say anything the entire time.
Look, he's being considerate. He needs to, his anarchy. He wants to, you know, not interrupt, talk over his words. Even though that Italians fucking talk over each other all the time.
Prosciutto getting hit made Pesci do that pose where he was getting frustrated that he couldn't find Bruno. Yeah, seriously, these two feel like, well, this character feels like DLC, but it's Prosciutto be like, it's prosciutto time with prosciuttos all over them. I've seen a ton of variants of that joke, somehow that was really good.
I like the Sonic Omens one where it's just like, I remember when Sonic said, it's Omen time, and he omens all over the place.
I saw one running Breaking Bad where it was like, I like how Gus fringed all over them. I'm like, that just sounds gross.
That sounds dirty.
Yeah.
I
we
like
get to
how
see...
Bao said it's Bao time, and he bowed all over the place.
Oh, he doesn't age, he just gets slow. In Eyes of Heaven, they had older portraits, which was really interesting.
They might have had older models too, but
I don't think they did.
I can't be 100% sure, but
Yeah, these two are out. Unless they pull out something really crazy.
Crazy.
Why is he yelling at Pesci? He's the one getting his ass kicked. Think the vampires are immune to Grateful Dead. I mean, it's game logic, you know. Oh! The hit on that is very strange.
oh no, it's a delayed
Well-
hitbox. You know what I mean?
I love a fighting a KO that is just the opponent gets fucking executed on screen.
I can't imagine like Mario dealing with La Squandra.
Yeah. I hope he wins with that move.
I might just jump on the head. Oh no, I'm so old. Oh, my bones.
I feel like your Italian accent is weakening Prosciutto because he is almost dead within like 10 seconds of his match.
Oh no! Diavolo skip. Oh man!
Come on, just do things.
Just do.
Don't let down Mamone. You let down Mamone.
Mamoni. You frickin' Goomba.
Pesci didn't even do anything when he lost. That was really weird.
He's just like, I like Fisher Price.
The thing is, knowing his character, I wouldn't be surprised if this victory portrait had, like, a very evil-looking Pesci behind him.
I thought you were gonna say I wouldn't be surprised if Prosciutto dies, then Pesci just tries to kill the opponent anyways. What if you kill Prosciutto and then you just play as Pesci?
Yeah. Just like a secret boss in arcade mode or something. realized I am watching a stream of 2 Mafia hitmen fighting while 2 part Italians are commenting over it.
Yeah, we make one whole Italian.
Yeah. So, we're on to round 2, as Challenge would put it.
Round 2!
Fight! I always like the announcer in these games.
Yeah, I wish the announcer could announce for Battle Craze.
Do they take commissions? I don't know.
I don't fucking know. You gotta get the Stromboli!
Oh, Kira's estate, I forgot. Is that just a snapshot from the anime?
I thought you said, is Kira a stage? I mean, technically, but...
Part German, part Croatian, part Native American. Interesting.
Whoa! I hate how every time I say, whoa! I think of that fucking Spamton clip where he was like, whoa! Is that a full diaper? And then he just eats the screen.
Got it. That's the most I know about Spamton. I'm gonna keep it that way.
Yeah.
Like, the internet was obsessed with Spamton for a while, and all I got from it is, it looks like if you made a custom skin for Brendan from Home Movies, where he's based on the Saw puppet. I'm not wrong.
People are still talking about Spamton, and it's almost been a year since Deltarune Chapter 2 came out.
I thankfully have not noticed that, so...
I still follow a person that just really likes Spamton a little bit too much.
Well, just direct them to Home Movies.
Yeah, I'm a do that.
Yeah. The main character kind of looks like Spamton. Just, you know, you'll like it.
just make him white and recolor him, and then just play Big Shot.
Yeah.
1997.
Brendan, I gotta tell you about these indie games. Don't get too close to them, okay?
I hate how, like, one of the, like, when it comes to, like, a character impersonation, like, the best kind of voice that I could do is Escargoon from the Kirby anime.
And sometimes I can sound like Rick from Rick and Morty. Morty, you gotta play this game. It's JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
I like how Jonathan got so pissed off Johnny's horse just froze.
I thought you were gonna say Jonathan got pissed off at my bad impersonations.
Maybe that too, I don't know. He might be able to hear us, I don't know.
Jonathan Joestar just coming out of my computer monitor to Zoom punch me in real life.
I also forgot that Johnny's horse is the only Boz Scaggs reference in the entirety of JoJo so far. Because his horse is called Slow Dancer.
I think horses move like that.
Also, Slow Dancer seems to be a Dalmatian going by its patterns.
I don't know. I'm not really that into, like, the world of, like, horses.
I mean, me neither. I just know that they're named really silly things sometimes.
Yeah.
This is the first time I've seen Johnny do good in any of these games, for the record.
Yeah, shimmy me. Isn't this, like, the most powerful stand ever?
The Tusk?
Yeah, Tusk Act 4.
I don't know if that's true, but...
It's like a tie between Tusk Act 4 and, like, Gold Experience Requiem.
The characters actually change outfits. That was the weird thing in Part 3. I think old Joseph was the only one that changed clothes, and everybody else was like, nah, I'm good.
I mean, I know that Jotaro just got a replacement student jacket just because, you know, he could.
Yeah.
What the hell? Wheel of Fortune fight.
What the hell just happened?
I don't know, but Jonathan is out of here.
Johnny just like fell on him? Like,
Oh, geez, it's Sherm's air throw.
Also, I mistakenly said Gyacho was the winner instead of Fugo. Let me check that.
Oh, you're playing favorites now, huh? You're doing a little, illegal seeding?
No, because I immediately fixed it. Now, if I were trying to win, I was just like, stream fucked up, Gyacho won.
Here you are.
Who was he fighting again? Oh, Fugo, right. Okay, so... Yep. Fugo and young Joseph. Trying to think of what we haven't seen, because it's not picking a lot of the stages for some reason.
I don't know. I don't think we've been on the part. What should we call it? The part 8 one. Yeah.
Yeah, this is certainly a matchup. I like the Eyes of Heaven randomized team of Will Azapelli and C Moon Pucci.
It's funny that like Pucci is like they changed his moveset in this one, and then they're just like, you know what, the original Pucci's gonna be available later as free DLC.
Forgot they did that.
I mean, it makes sense because like his old gimmick was just not working.
Yeah.
It's really just like a bad idea to be like, oh, I have to spend all of my time building this resource and then getting to an absurd like point to get to my win condition.
Yeah. Also, an unfortunate missed placement when Will Azapelli jumped up there. Yeah, I feel like the assists, make it what Eyes of Heaven should have fucking been.
One of these guys was playable, and now he's gonna hit us with the brick.
I don't know why he's not playable in this. It's so weird.
It would have been so easy, even though that, like, I don't, like, particularly remember if I liked him or not.
Joshu fucking sucks.
Yeah, we should be able to beat him up and, like, cut him into pieces and push him under a road roller and inflict him with disease.
Like, the weird thing is, Part 8 teases the idea of Joshu, like, redeeming himself, but then he just fucks it up the next chapter all the time, and it's just like, yeah, no, there's no saving this guy.
The only smart thing he did was, buy himself movie theater seats around him.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That's actually really smart, but that's also really expensive.
And also extremely antisocial. Also, yeah, fucking Yotsuya Yagiyama had an unused model in Eyes of Heaven, and he's not in this game. Like, come on.
I love that guy. I fucking love that guy.
Yeah. That possibly
I'm
guy.
age 28. I drink Coca-Cola.
That possibly guy. It turns out that might have not been the case. We don't know. So he's spitting wine at him? It's been a while.
Yeah, Zeppeli just like sipping a wine. I sipping a wine. I don't pay the taxes. Oh, I'm on kata.
Wow, Joshu just killed Will Azapelli. What the fuck?
Cartoon brick noise.
Did Will win a round, or was that all Fugo?
I don't remember.
I'm gonna say it's all Fugo. Because I think it was.
Honestly, Yotsuya Yagiyama is gender envy.
Yeah. Oh yeah, all of part 1 is gone. Jesus. Okay, so...
Realizing that I'm gender fluid, I'm like, yeah, I can, like, look at dudes and be like, yeah, I want to be like that, too.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah. Gender's fucking weird.
It is. I will say Yotsuyu is a looker, so...
Yeah. I don't remember if he did anything creepy other than, like, waterboard that girl and, like, you pull, like, plastic wrap from his eyes, but only once?
I don't know what the fuck his stand actually does. It does so many things that it just becomes nothing.
I think that's just a thing that he can do. I don't think that's a part of his stand.
Did they add Keicho Nijimura? They did not. That would be interesting, though.
That would just be like Shigechi, but cool.
Yeah.
Hey, ARPA, next time you greet a customer, you should pull saran wrap out of your eyes.
Just in general.
Yeah. I mean, you keep joking about saran wrap and the saran wrap universe. Well, back that shit up, buddy.
Also, I like how, you know, even though characters get eliminated, they can still show up through the Formula Assist, so they're not really gone.
And then Bao is just also here.
Yeah.
Picking up a slot.
Did he, like, do a throw while bringing the assist out so the assist didn't do anything?
Hello, I'm here. Oh, wait. Badu. I'm out of here.
Wow, break that phenomenon.
What does Macklemore have to do with saran wrap?
The only... Uh-oh.
Seeing Okuyasu is reminding me, I remember Calexo said, or like asked me, like, if Sherm was inspired by Okuyasu, and I said, like, no, but I can definitely see, like, the similarities between the two. And I like Okuyasu, even though that, like, he could have been written better.
And I could also see him being voiced by Wataru Takagi.
I don't think Sherm would be that deep if he were dubbed in Japanese.
Mod Okuyasu into having blue skin. I mean, if you can get past the anti-cheat thing, maybe.
Well, maybe. Instead, you could give me, Sherm Usagi, an Okuyasu palette, because why not? It's time to settle the score! Winning this whole thing is all that I care about!
So Sherm would have had Shingo's voice, so you mean Sherm would have had Dio's voice?
Muda!
I keep forgetting Shingo is Dio. It's so weird.
I'll give you a chance. The world!
And also Zato now. Or Eddie, I don't...
I can't imagine, like, Sherm with time stop or space erase.
I can imagine
Yasu,
him
you could have
daydreaming
blocked
about
that.
it. What?
Honestly, Sherm probably would daydream about being, like, ultra powerful, but he probably wouldn't be, like, smart enough to think of, like, those abilities in particular. He would just want to be, like, an overpowered version of Ryu.
I also like how funny Valentine did the I took the napkin quote in a context that makes no fucking sense at all.
I mean, that's definitely what's gonna happen when you just, like, reference shit like that. Like,
yeah. Whenever Okuyasu is, like, in his face, he does pretty good, but... Also, I forgot
like,
that one super of his is really hard to sidestep.
is pretty big.
Pesci was just there.
Here I am.
Know any good fishing spots?
No.
So Okuyasu just killed the president.
Good for him. Good for him.
Yeah. I mean, it worked for the guy who who murked Abe, so you know. All right, Giorno and Cars.
When are we gonna get JoJo's X Fortnite so we get, like, Giorno with a gun? Oh wait, he probably held the gun before. That's not that funny.
Wait, who did?
Giorno.
Oh. God, I can't remember if he ever held a gun or not. Yeah, I killed the president.
Like, it's funnier seeing, like, Naruto and Goku holding guns because they're, you know, characters that naturally wouldn't have such weapons.
Yeah. I think maybe after the Melvstomp portion that we can record, I might just fuck around in single player for a bit before passing out. So this is also a matchup here.
Like, who's more overpowered? Like,
I don't want to get into this discussion.
Yeah.
Old Experience Requiem versus Ultimate Lifeform Cars.
This had rollback, I'd probably get this game. Well, the best we got right now is Parsec, so...
Yeah, but it's, like, you know, not really that great. It sucks, because I don't remember if they, like, if it was, like, said that there was going to be a rollback, and then they were just like, no.
Yeah. Like, Parsec isn't ideal, but it's a good, temporary fix, I guess.
It's kind of like, well, Country Girls Make Do kind of an option.
Yeah.
It's also just like, you know, we could just bully these companies in order to just get us what we want because, you know, nobody just wants to deal with shitty delay-based netcode, especially for a game like
What
this.
the hell angle is that? Also, he's eating his hair. I don't know what's going on.
Sexy. Yes, this is my sexy deal voice. Yes, I like to drink the Pepsi.
New Guy Soccer just chomped on Giorno. So,
Yes, a delicious young boy of Giorno Giovanna.
totally a 15-year-old Giorno.
He looks like he's at least, like, 17.
I was going with like 22, but...
I mean, Jotaro is like 17, and he's also like the same height as like Jenny Wakeman from My Life as a Teenage Robot. They're like 6'6", or like taller than that.
Huh. Well, I suppose with a robot, you know, it's...
I mean, yeah, but it's also like you really don't think about that when you like watch a cartoon like that.
Yeah. I also, regarding Giorno being 15, I remember Leaky Eye Luca asking, so how old are you? He goes, 15. He's like, you are really young looking like that. Like, even the story is like, this dude is not 15.
It's like, that's bullshit.
Well, Cars took it pretty easily.
Neighbors from my feet?
Yeah, hard-working pawns, you know, it's all
Yeah, you play chess.
Alright, time for Poochie versus the only Part 8 guy.
Yeah, like SNK's adding rollback to like not only modern KOF but older KOF as well as Sam Show 2019. So it's like there really isn't an excuse to like not have it or at least like update the game with it down the line.
Yeah, somehow Fighter Z is getting rolled back as well. That's the most confusing thing, but...
I mean, it is ArcSys, but it is also, you know, Bamco.
It's also a DBZ game, and DBZ equals money, so...
I mean, it definitely made money because, you know, it was released, like, pre-pandemic, but nowadays they're just like...
Yeah.
I mean, I'm happy for them. I'm happy that, these guys are getting, rollback.
Yeah.
Even if it's a game that I, like, really can't stomach anymore.
Roll back on certain versions of D... Yeah, DBZ is agony, yes, I agree with that. As is the game Fighter Z, but, you know... Oh yeah, Weather Report is voiced by somebody else now.
He isn't in this game.
Me?
No! Weather report.
What was that sound he made? Oh, he. Oh, he. Okay. I thought you.
Fuck!
I thought you did like a weird noise for a second.
Me. That's my stand rush sound. Me. No, I just sound like a crazy white person.
But no, Weather Report is also not in this game, which is really fucking weird. I hope the 4 DLC characters aren't just here's everybody else from Eyes of Heaven that wasn't in the game already, because that would be really frustrating.
No, they're just gonna add like more Part 5 characters. They're gonna add Leaky Eye Luca.
It'll be like top tier somehow. Yeah, Tekken 7 has quote unquote rollback netcode.
I'm sorry, I'm thinking about that Dagar that somebody made for Mugen.
Oh god, yeah.
Who doesn't have new sprites, but his AI is like dribble combos.
Yeah. God, I keep forgetting that's Poochie talking. That's such a different voice.
Yeah, it throws me off too. Street Fighter V has rollback. Tekken 7 has rollback.
Yeah. I think in 5's case they might have fixed it. Like, I don't know if it's a major fix, but I remember it being a lot better.
I remember seeing fucking clips of Street Fighter V rollback, like Cody doing EX Zonk Knuckle, and then it rolled back into him doing a forward jump.
Oh yeah. Fucking the coat guy who stabbed Diavolo. He's like my favorite character now. Just like reference.
We're gonna get Jotaro Part 5 beginning. Whole horse heartbreak. Kakyoid dead. Shoulder-less turtle.
Like yeah, it's my coat. I like fucking I will forever love the video where Penguin ZO, I think his name is.
Critical, Moist Critical.
No. Fuck that guy.
I think that is him. I think. Or maybe I'm getting confused.
No, I hate that guy. That's not what I'm talking about. I forget what this dude's name was called. But, yeah, he modded the Part 5 PS2 game so that you could play as the coat guy. So it's just like the Diavolo fight, but you're playing as Coat Man now.
Oh god.
We all must erase our past. Are you trying to take my coat, you punk? Wow, the frogs might make a... I'm gonna find what this dude's name is.
Yeah, because I'm getting confused. Because I thought that was like Critical's YouTube user handle.
Now I know which one to block.
Honestly, they should just make Khan playable in this game.
Yeah, why not? They already made
just throw
Pet Shop
Khan in.
playable, so...
You know what? Have it be like really absurd, where you play as all three Chaka, Khan, and B. Polnareff. They just like alternate somehow.
Where's my rubber soul?
Who am I?
Why can't I access the taskbar now? What the fuck? Okay, so... Oh god. I think... Josuke won both. I don't know. Highway Star would be legit. Oh, I mistook that for Highway to Hell. I'm like, how would you make that work? So we have a very unfortunate matchup here.
Oh god, what?
Where is... Yeah, this match is happening. I remember he was good buddies with racist Swedish YouTuber man, and also he's a popular internet personality, so I distrust him by default. So
Yeah, I get that.
yeah.
Yes, the climactic battle of Dio versus Kakyoin in this fucking Coliseum place.
Don't make yourself sick with fear. I remember how demonic heartbreak translated that line in the flashback. Dio says something like, "There's no need to make yourself vomit with fear," or something.
I mean, he's not wrong.
Yeah, I'm gonna guess that Kakyoin wins.
Oh, it's Dio teaming up with Jolene and Kakyoin with his trusty friend, Shigechi.
Shigechi Young. Because
Shigechi Infant!
The thing is, like, his last name is literally just a reference to Neil Young.
Oh.
Which tracks considering the stand name.
Shigechi, like, fetus?
I'm trying to remember what Shigechi said in, I think it was, like, the translated manga or whatever, but I think he just, like, talks to this one lady, he's like, "Hey, Totsuo, I got some fat stacks here," or something. It's so fucking weird.
That's actually pretty in character sounding.
Yeah.
Because he sounds like a little shit who would, like, you know, be like, "Fortnite dance, and, you know, I'm so cool, I drink alcohol."
Shigechi is a character that, like, would be the best con man ever if he also wasn't, like, a 10-year-old. Like,
he's, like, in high school, isn't he?
Yeah, so I
be,
think he's in middle school. I forget.
Why is he hanging out with fucking high schoolers? What the fuck?
He is shit. I have nothing more informative to add to this. It's,
I still have to ask why he has, like, fucking skin spikes coming out of his head.
I mean, you know, it's the same answer you get as to why Dr. Wu from Part 8 has a corn cob as hair. You know?
Or, like... Nah, that's Part 8 spoilers. I'm not gonna say it.
Like, I find Araki's attachment to Shigechi kind of funny, but...
What?
Yeah, he, like, on his, his favorite character ever list from JoJo, Shigechi was, like, number 5 or something. Which is, probably why, he's even in this game. Because,
Yeah.
the 2 Yu Yu Hakusho games had, Shinobu's boyfriend, who never threw a punch as playable characters, and, I remember Togashi saying that was his favorite ever character he ever wrote, so...
Valid.
Yeah, there we go. Now your cousin doesn't have to use the Oingo Boingo book to find out what happened to you. Oh yeah, I forgot the bad scanlations just called him Fatty, which I always thought was very off. Okay, who do we have next? Diavolo and Rohan.
Honestly, they should have tried to make, like, Darby, one of the Darby brothers, a playable character. That would have been funny.
Yeah, but I don't know how that would work.
I mean, they made Phoenix Wright work in Ultimate Marvel 3. They can make anything work.
I suppose. They still haven't made Rohan work, though.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Even though he keeps fucking winning during these.
He's doing it out of spite. Like,
Yeah.
again, he stabbed his fingers off because he hated Josuke that much.
Well, he hates me, so that's why he keeps doing so good. I don't. I'm a mob boss. I don't care about that shit.
Diavolo got that femboy swag.
Jesus Christ.
I'm so sorry.
The anime made Diavolo hot, and I don't know what to think about that. I'm just saying.
I'm not judging.
Yeah. Eulogy. Yeah, right. I forgot about that. They didn't make him... No, they drew his face a little different. I did comparisons. There is so much happening on screen right now. And there's a little bird.
The bird.
And thankfully somebody took the trouble of making Rohan and Fire Pro before I had to. I mean, no, Diavolo is not, like, ugly or anything. I just noticed they prettied him up even more in the anime. Yeah, that's what I mean. He is a very good-looking dude for such a horrible monster.
Yeah. And now he's just vibing, because I like to believe that, like, after part 5, fucking Diavolo no Daiboken happens.
Oh, yeah. Well, one of the endings in Eyes of Heaven, or no, the plot of Eyes of Heaven is that Diavolo got broken out of the death loop.
Oh.
So, I imagine after he breaks out of that, though, he'll probably just be like, "Yeah, I don't want to fuck with anybody anymore. I'll just do me. I don't know." Why does Rohan keep winning?
And Diavolo will be like, I'm gonna go to therapy, not only because of the horrible things that I've done, but also because I lost to Rohan fucking Kihibi.
Apparently he's top tier when it comes to watch modes. I don't... That is also true. Diavolo, I do not remember being able to do a whole lot. 7th standing usually you can run into Diavolo and he just screams, "Leave me alone."
In response to Johnny Baghead, I don't like the Terrence Darby part because I feel like it just kind of lasts a little bit longer than it should.
I suppose
That
makes sense, but also I find the concept of the fight really amusing.
Oh no, don't get me wrong, it's just that I feel like it lasts a little too long.
So I will say, Akira's palette looks pretty shit in this game. Like, it looks really washed out. So I'm gonna see what his second palette looks like.
It is based off of the anime, and that one is pretty faded.
Yeah. It's just really noticeable with him. Yeah, I think that was the thing. Like, I think they could have been separated a little bit, but...
God, could you imagine, like, in Part 9, a Darby?
Oh, God.
Like the Steel Ball Run counterpart to one of the Darby brothers, or both of them.
Yeah, that, fucking Akira palette is, yikes. He got the, KOF 14 alt palette that everybody has.
I just like the connotation of a palette just being named Yikes.
Yeah. Sewage Akira.
Hey, Calexo, can we put this Akira palette in Battle Craze somewhere and just name it Yikes?
I'm glad we were thinking of the same thing there. So I like how everybody's revoiced. And the same voice actors still did their same lines, but the characters that did, like, background characters that didn't need to be changed, they were just like, nah, you're fine. We don't need you here. Because Lucy Steele still has the same lines. Like, considering she has, like, what, like 3 lines or something, it's... I forgot who that other dude is next to her.
Oh, I didn't read Part 7.
It's pretty good. There's a couple of fights that don't really do anything for me, but... Does that still say New Jersey? Okay, no, they fixed that.
Okay, good. No, it's the Steel Ball Run equivalent of New Jersey.
Yeah. The thing is, like, Nuke Saku is voiced by his anime voice actor now, so... But... I guess if, you know, they're up to date or whatever.
They're only up to, like, halfway through Part 6.
Yeah. I can't get over Abigail D&G. I feel like I'm gonna be obsessed with that for a while. It's just the fact that I guessed Viviana was gonna be Abigail. And I guess the right actor, but not the right character. Also, Yo-Yo-Ma is voiced by Shigechi, because... Sure, why not? Or, sorry, Yayama.
I'm gonna be 100% honest.
Yeah.
When I was rereading Part 6, at some point,
Yeah.
I always imagined Yo-Yo Ma had Patrick Starr's voice.
I could see that. I mean, his dub actor is in Part 6, so...
Who? That's who?
The prison guard with the puppet. You can actually, I think you can buy a Charlotte hand puppet. And, I really want one. Yo-Yo Ma was, it was like the stand that was like a little fat green acid-filled guy with the pickle hobe and the eye patch that kind of drooled acid and wow, Akira.
He like spat flies at Jolene.
I like how when Akira won, Lucy was like, "That's impossible." I got doing that thing where it's being an asshole about focusing. Caesar lost yet again.
Nah, fuck that guy.
I still like Caesar's fine, but I don't know. I feel like he didn't really make a whole lot of impact during his time on screen.
Yeah, that's it.
Also, I just found it really weird that Loggins gets horrifically murdered, and Joseph is just like, that dude was an asshole. But, like, Caesar gets this whole send-off, so I just keep thinking of Lohan.
Lohan!
Loggins in heaven, just looking down, he's like, gee, thanks, guys. I just got my arm severed to have attached to a vampire, but you know, don't worry about me.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. How was heaven? Yeah. Samsara? Yeah, I'm still a part of it.
Oh, also, he got a thematic send-off and just got crushed. I got my fucking lungs kicked out. And yeah, this matchup happened. Lungs are vital for Among users. Yeah, I forgot about that sentence. I will say I'm very sad that these games do not give Magician's Red's Kyo Kusanagi's DP like a Capcom game did.
God, yeah. I really don't want to say, like, Heritage was, like, well-designed, because a lot about that game is broken.
Well, yeah, but...
It's still a fun time anyways, if you're, like, playing at a casual level.
Yeah, I still think it's, kind of rushed out the door, but considering what it is, I still think it's a very good game.
Oh, yeah.
Joseph is just yelling at nothing and getting hit by things.
He's just fucking, like, years of experience, and you don't even land it. Take a step. Oh my god.
Ore no stando! Amit! He just stood there yelling. This guy was DLC in All-Star Battle. Yeah, I don't understand why.
I mean, I guess there's just because they had, like, young Joseph, but,
Yeah, they had, Tomokazu Sugita just doing an old man voice in that one, which is really weird.
I mean, it could be like Guile being DLC for Street Fighter V.
DLC that I won't even bother getting.
I mean, if you buy Champion Edition, then you're getting him. I'm sorry, I don't make the rules.
I mean, if I get other stuff alongside him, I'm fine with it. But
Yeah, that's true.
so I remember, like, Street Fighter V, there was one season pass. It's like, with this season pass, you get, like, Sagat and, you know, shit like that. I was like, I don't care.
What about G, though? G's my friend. The president of the world.
Was he in that one?
Yes.
I don't know if I ever got him. This was during a time where I was way less financially stable, so...
Yeah, that makes sense.
Imaja!
I feel like the Street Fighter 2 roster has some good characters in it, but I feel like just adding all of them is getting a little tired.
Yeah. I mean, they're at least, like, all except for, like, you know, the Shadaloo guys are, like, base roster for Street Fighter 6, at least. So,
I would have
just
just...
the DLC, I hope we get more interesting prospects.
I mean, I actually like the Shadaloo guys, so... I don't mind them, but...
I'm gonna keep it 100% real with you. I
Yeah.
have a soft spot for Akuma.
That's fine.
And his design looks really nice in Street Fighter 6.
Man, old Joseph with the Kota Ibushi chops there.
You know, just be like... Oh, he's channeling his inner La Justicia side L.
I'm so sad La Justicia did not make it to the very top at during the Battle Crazy Melvstomp.
Yeah. To think that one of my characters will be going against Rohan Kishibe in a wrestling simulator.
Possibly two. Yeah, all the Emmys made it in the top 8, but only one made it to the very end. Thank you, Dio, for going. Thank you.
The way that you'd make that sound is like the fucking ghost boss in Sonic Adventure 2.
So you've come. I've been waiting for you. Honestly. Oh yeah, Sekko will be voiced by somebody else, I think. No. Voiced by Apollo Justice. I also like how Honestly was about to do a move called Meat and Bone Extension.
I hate this guy so much.
Yeah. Yeah, Meat and Bone Suspension.
Meat and Bone Extension.
That doesn't sound right.
Yeah, it does not.
He bent backwards!
Yeah. Didn't see it coming.
I like how move names in this game are absurd, and going through a move list doesn't do any favors. Like, I, Wamu, now consider you to be worthy prey, and it's like, what the fuck is this move?
Honestly, he's just throwing him a lot.
I mean, whatever works. He doesn't, Wamu, as honorable a warrior as he is, he doesn't know how to tech throws. Dude, shut up. Your like fishnet shirt is covered in feet.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with that.
To think that at a time I used to like make characters like JoJo without like really understanding like some of the nuances, but sometimes I'm also just like, Araki just puts shit on a character and it just happens.
Yeah, I mean, just look at D&G. I don't know what the hell's going on with that guy. Wham is very, he's very scared of this man making decisions.
My favorite move will sound like, "Oh no, I'm tripping on spaghetti."
Yeah, Green Day and Oasis. Yeah. Oasis is supposed to be the stage hazard, but... Did they ever explain why D&G wears a prickle hobe? No. Also, yeah, Mirashan's, like, weird, like, umpire mask hair. What is Wham doing?
One of Dio's sons that just looks like a shark.
Oh, yeah, Ungaro?
He also looks like the Rugrats aesthetic. I think him and Yacho should make a baby.
I don't think they should.
They should have a baby. Come on! Oh, wait, no, that'll just give you Tommy Pickles, I'm sorry. But, like, fucked up?
Yeah. So, what I like is that, due to the anime being up to date, Koichi and Johnny are voiced by the same guy in this game.
Wow.
He's pulling double duty. Oh, whoops. Speaking of Johnny. Oh yeah, gimmick details. Alright, let's... Oh, attacks will deal more damage. That's really boring.
Damn.
Meanwhile, this lady is just enjoying his dinner, her dinner.
She's eating somebody else's dinner?
Yeah, she's just like... Koichi's another character I just... There's nothing particularly wrong with him, I just don't care about him very much. I don't know why.
I don't know, I'm definitely like more, like, into like more like obtuse or weird characters.
Yeah, because part 4...
Yeah, part 4 is just...
Part 4 just has way more interesting characters going on, is the problem.
Yeah. Like, I think that's why I, like, never really, like, got KOF 15, because, like, all of the weirdos are just not there.
Yeah, but Dolores is in it.
I mean, Dolores is in it, but I'm also just, like, not that interested.
Like, Koichi feels like he's the main protagonist of another story that's going on.
Yeah. I like how Whole Horse shot himself twice over the course of Stardust Crusaders, so I'm expecting it to happen in Crazy Diamond Heartbreak.
Well, the thing is, he also got traumatized by that. I mean, most people would, you know, getting shot in the face and all that.
Yeah.
And now he keeps 3 watches on his wrist to make sure that time is correct. And Mariah's like, yeah, don't tell me that this all didn't impact you. You're wearing 3 watches. He's like, it's a fashion statement.
He's like, you know, guys wearing shoes on their fishnets. You know how it is.
I feel bad because every time Demonic Heartbreak comes up, I feel like I'm going to talk about it for 2 more hours. I love it to bits. What is happening?
Bing bong.
I wonder if Whole Horse and Foo Fighters have special dialogue, considering they're both gunslingers.
My stand's a sword. A sword. I mean a gun. What the fuck?
Hermes with the fucking broom.
Just sweep the competition.
It's not even doing it right. Whole Horse picking Koichi up. It's pretty good.
I was gonna say Whole Horse picking his nose.
I mean, he might do that. I don't know.
Maybe he's traumatized about that too. I don't know.
Oh, having a... No, I think he just looks back on that. He's like, what the fuck was all that about anyway?
And then he's gonna be like, I have a snot fetish now.
No. Please don't. Yeah, I feel like during that whole day, I feel like that was not as important as getting shot in the face 3 times. Oh,
I think my favorite thing about Hull Horse in, like, that, like, mini arc was, like, how him, like, hitting, like, plumbers with a brick just became a normal in Heritage for the future.
I suddenly remembered there is a shot from Heartbreak that I kind of forgot about, because it's a really interesting one, because it establishes that Boingo and Hull Horse were there during the final fight of Part 3.
They're just watching it? I thought
No,
both of them were hospitalized.
They escaped, but I think while they were running, they saw it happen. And
oh, jeez.
Yeah, there's a part where Hull Horse and Boingo are both running away as, like, Emerald Splash is going on, and the way it's, like, set up looks like it's, like, the scariest fucking thing. Like...
I mean, if anybody saw that... Oh, wait, nobody else is stand user, so they're just seeing, like, Dio and Kakyoin just floating in the middle of the fucking air in the middle of the city.
Yeah.
That's so goddamn weird.
I just think the most interesting thing of that spin-off is that, Part 3 fucked a lot of people up.
Could imagine.
Yeah. Also, I'm
like,
just, hold on, just checking this thing here. Sketchy and Lisa. Okay. I had to double check to see if this matchup was correct.
I think the thing in Part 3 that makes me wince the most is, Manishu Boy and him eating his own shit.
That kid's still alive, too.
Yeah, and he seems smart enough to, like, remember that shit, even if he is, like, a few months old.
I don't know if they're doing more, like, Part 3 surprise appearances in that spin-off, but I hope they got, like, some weirdos pop up.
Damn, yeah, like, Arabia Fat shows up.
Yeah. He is also traumatized.
Traumatized by what? Getting hit by a rock?
No, he worked for Dio.
I mean, that's true, but, like...
I mean, like, it's stated even Kenny G is kind of reeling from, you know, having to go through what is basically emotional abuse the entire time.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
So
and, you know, there are, like, a lot of people who really only, like, worked for Dio for, like, money, so I'm not really sure if, like, Dio was, like, that, like, you know... I am so magnificent and beautiful, you know, just give in to your fears.
Yeah. I guess it just depends on who it was, because we've only seen, like, a couple that are all in the same situation. I just think it's like, even if the tenor sax guy has PTSD from working with you, you must be pretty bad.
I'd like to imagine Arabia Fast is just like, I didn't meet him in person, I just got a phone call or something.
I got off light, I just got hit by a rock. I'm doing okay.
I got hit by a rock, but I'm fucking scared of rocks now. Like, he's, like, trying to be, like, friends with everybody else. He's like, I'm scared of rocks like you were scared of missing out on time and stuff. And Hull Horse is just like, stop bullshitting us.
The super makes me itch.
Why? Oh.
Lots of bugs biting.
Well, they're not bugs, they're harvester.
You do his voice a little too good. Well, your stand is cool, I'll give you that, but...
About that, I'm pretty awesome, right? No, I'm not that good. But I can do the harvester.
Now with 5 minutes left on the clock, we have another what the hell... That just says that you're dying.
Shigechi dying. I mean, he did before.
Yeah.
Naratsuya sounds like he hit puberty.
Part 5 is another part where I like just about all the main cast. I feel like Giorno's probably the weakest, but
He's not so angry in this game now.
Let's kick it one time. One more time.
You're a bad guy, huh? I mean...
I feel like Giorno's appeal is just that his solutions to everything are the most batshit insane things ever.
Yeah, he's just like, while you're eating your banana, I turned it into a gun.
Also, yeah, the thing with Vanilla Ice is that in the SNES manual, he was wearing blue tights. So...
I don't know, I stand a... No, well, maybe not this guy, but honestly, if you're just wearing... Maybe not, I don't know. I don't know where I was going with this. Help. Help me!
I will say the full sleeves and no pants is a little bit of a weird look.
I think it's kind of sexy.
Hey, fair enough, but... I also forgot that Naranjo, like, makes a landing strip for his plane with his arms. It's like
That's what that's supposed to be?
Yeah, it's the coolest shit.
I didn't even, like, realize that. I thought he was just doing a cool pose.
Yeah, me neither. It was pointed out, but... Yeah.
I'll make it even bigger.
Yeah, I forgot that, like, Formaggio, when he fights Narancia, and Narancia gets really pissed off, Formaggio's kind of freaked out at how unhinged he gets.
I just remember, I'd like to feed this kid some spaghetti!
Oh yeah, the RPG, yeah. It had manuals for a lot of minor villains, including the ones you don't even really get to see. They have art for Kenny G, Arabia Fats, Accurate Midler.
Classic Inaman roll. Your fucking lung out.
Why does Vanilla Ice have a Shoryuken? I don't remember him doing that.
I do not know.
Midler's gonna be DLC, isn't she? I wouldn't terribly mind that. I mean, again, she is not like a character that just has the typical punchy humanoid stand, so...
Yeah. But, like, a lot of characters just, you know, have the blazing fist. Like, there's so many Part 5 characters that have their own, like, little takes on the aura. Like, even Narancia has it, and he has a little fucking plane guy.
Yeah. I think first and foremost that we need more Part 8 characters. Like, it's baffling that there is only one in here.
Yeah.
Dio is in so much of this game.
It is I, Dio. I think it would be a good opportunity for me to stop time and throw my knives at exactly nothing.
Well, Narancia did not make it.
I mean, how can you stop time and miss?
Yeah. Why is Dio Agent Smith? That is a good question. So, it is 9. It is
garbage.
It is 9 now. I don't know if you wanted to do one more before you went off, or...
How much is left until, like, the next, round or so?
3 matches.
Fuck it, why not? That's not too many.
Okay.
Oh, Mr. Anderson, you're garbage.
It's funny, I saw a couple of Japanese dub clips of Breaking Bad, and everybody kept thinking Gus was Dio, and I'm like, no, it's not. But it does sound a weird amount like him.
I was once a kid named Finger in Part 1.
I don't know what is going on with the kid named Finger thing.
I don't know either.
Like, the thing with the Better Call Saul cast is that they're all on Cameo, and they're being commissioned to just say completely insane shit. Honestly.
Based.
It's just like... I remember, fucking the guy who played Howard in Better Call Saul. There's now a clip of him saying, "The One Piece is real," and I'm like, what is happening? And they got, Chuck McGill to say, "Have some more chicken, have some more pie," and I'm like, okay, that's just... Trish is at the very bottom of this bracket, so she's still coming out.
Wait, did they actually get rid of, like, the airport stage from Part 6?
They did! What the hell?
I didn't notice that until now. What the fuck?
That was, like, the coolest stage, too!
Yeah, and then they're just like, goodbye. Or maybe they just can't say the name of the place anymore.
Kei Nijimura. Oh, yeah, her. Her 8 really just did not handle her very well.
I'm going to do this voice a little bit more because I do not know. And we're going to see this bear explode again with the dinosaur.
I think the dino wasn't attacking, we're just kind of watching.
Yeah, he's just like...
Dinosaur. I don't know why I said it like that.
Dinosaur! I'm making Shigechi sound like a monster.
Yeah, I hope Jolene beats Kira. That would be poetic.
Yeah, it's like, you don't see the shit happen in, like, canon because, like, Kira's actual death was so weird. Because he just got, like, aura'd into an ambulance and, you know.
It felt very No Country for Old Men, where it's like...
No Country for Mole Men?
I wanted a country. But no, because the whole thing with that is that, you know, it revolves around this terrifying assassin and people are trying to take him down. And he's basically forever retired because of a car accident that just randomly happened.
Oh.
It's just like all that suspense, and it's just like life is just kind of like that sometimes. Kira versus Kira Buckland. The Kira Buckland thing is so funny to me because, like, obviously getting Jolene is a huge get, but it made me think that she wasn't in the series before. She was. She was the ghost girl in the alley.
It's funny that
oh my God.
Kira Buckland apparently follows the Battle Craze Twitter.
Yeah, I was hearing about that. And that wasn't like a follow back thing either. That was just like independent.
Yeah. I mean, the Battle Craze Twitter only like follows like people that actually like worked on the game.
Yeah.
Just, like, yeah.
Also, I like how Hayato is just here.
Hayato has very high priority.
Speaking of high, Ironicus had a theory as for why Bites the Dust rewinds time.
Why?
So, if there's that infamous supposed backmasking in another one, Bites the Dust, where if you flip it backwards, essentially he's saying it's fun to smoke marijuana, and the Bites the Dust ability happens in chapter 420. So now every time he rewinds time, I just hear it's fun to smoke marijuana.
I mean, Kira's like the last person I would expect to smoke weed, given that his stress relief technique is either killing women or biting his nails.
Yeah, maybe he should smoke a joint. Maybe we'll get him to calm down. And yeah, like no, it's totally pure coincidence, but God, it is so good.
Fucking Jotaro just should have given Dio a blunt.
Come on, Jolene! Fuck. Almost. Kosako Kira's legendary blunt rotation. All the good ones keep dying. Yeah, that's... I mean, Whole Horse is still here.
Whole Horse. It's my whole horse.
Kosaku's got a new hand now. No, he does not! Jolene is just taking a nap. It's fine. So, Polnareff's gonna live some, Capcom, flashbacks here.
Oh god. The bird! He has an unblockable in this, by the way. Pet shop.
Yeah, but he needs to, like, spend meter to do that particular one.
Yeah, that's true, but it's also, you know, still just like, damn.
Yeah. Well, he didn't do very good in Eyes of Heaven, so, you know.
But the man was a fucking bird! Fucking bird! Fucking bird!
I also like Demonic Heartbreak. Pet sounds may be based on the fact that Dio's bird was originally a parrot, and then it got changed to Pet Shop. And I think Demonic Heartbreak is implying that Pet Sounds was that parrot.
Yeah.
I just think that's really cool.
Oh, absolutely.
Come on, Polnareff. Also, if Pet Shop wins this, that means I'm gonna have to make Pet Shop and Fire Pro. So I'm hoping he doesn't win.
Honestly, I want to see that happen. I want him to win. Just so you have to make him in Fire Pro, so he's just like got Falco proportions.
Yeah. My new
Either
favorite.
that or like doesn't have any legs.
Girl Anna Sui. That would be cool. I mean, I like Girl Anna Sui's look too.
Preach. Nah.
Lick. He sounds more like a dinosaur here. What's going on?
I mean, dinosaurs evolved into birds.
That's true. Was he just doing like a comical crying face when he got stabbed?
Oh! Oh! That's like a battle craze get hit.
Yeah. What do you know about women, huh? It's like, well, I used to be one.
I really don't want to say F to M pipeline because it's Anasui.
Yeah. Disclaimer, he does not represent trans men. Nuke Saku might be considered gender fluid, now I think about it.
Okay, why is the startup of like that level 3 super so slow? That didn't even combo.
I have no idea. Pet Shop's like Stompy throw reminds me of something, I can't think of what. Anyway, Pet Shop 1-2-0.
I'm now being reminded of like the video of the bird that just keeps saying Wario. Wario.
Chintel. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of, yeah. Fucking Chintel from Fight Fever.
Wario.
I like the Raven that, like, was taught to say nevermore, but he picked up the word say as well.
Waka
So
waka waka.
say nevermore. Waka waka waka. That weird, like, pinball noise? I don't know. That's like the one crow that just keeps going, hello. Hi! Hi!
Ah yes, Trish and ACDC.
Yeah. Trish is another character that is really cool and gets way underused in the part she's in.
I mean, she like showed up pretty late into it, didn't she?
Well, yeah, but it's like by the time she actually gets a stand, it's like the stand fight she's in is really cool. Then she just doesn't really get to do anything after that.
That's Yeah, that actually describes a lot of JoJo characters. Like, they get introduced, they do, like, one cool thing, and then they're just kind of, like, mincemeat afterwards.
Like, Iggy and Trisha not being the same archetype. They should add Carne into this game.
Like, literally just add, like, the janitor from Part 5.
Yeah. His assist is, see, there's nothing wrong with this lighter.
Add Pulpo, not even just Black Sabbath, just add Pulpo in. He literally can't move!
Now his attack is pop scaring you by, turning into a bed.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say, sit on you!
Nah, no, that would, yeah. Also, Pulpo, people seem to forget that Pulpo says one of the scariest things in Part 5.
Which is,
Which he's like, you know, like, starting fights is, like, really stupid. But then there's trust. And I'd give my life over being, that trust being insulted, because I believe God forgives even murder. I'm like, I would be running out of the room at light speed when he said that.
I mean, that's just a typical racist Italian.
I don't think he was racist.
I would believe it if he was.
Uh-oh. Led Zeppelin zombies? Oh wait, no, they're just generic zombies.
Yeah, Part 1 really be like, hey, we got some more references here, and then Strace is just like, fuck that noise.
Wow. Okay, Trace is just out.
Later, bitch.
Yeah, that's not nice.
Alright.
I mean, I only say that for fictional characters, not real people.
Unless they deserve it.
Yeah.
So, our matchups for next time, which will probably be Monday. We have... Let's see. Johnny versus Fugo. Okuyasu versus Cars. Part 8 guy and Kakyoin. Rohan and Akira. Old Joseph and Anasui. Whole Horse and Shigechi. Vanilla Ice and Kosaku. And Pet Shop and Bao. So,
Wow.
Yeah.
That's gonna be very interesting. That's
Yeah.
gonna be one hell of a night.
Looking forward to it, but thanks.
Yeah. Thank you, everybody, for
Hey.
hopping along.
I'm still gonna be messing with single player, so I'll still be on for a little bit, but
I'm gonna head off now, but it was fun doing commentary for this,
yeah, no problem.
and I'll try to catch you and see you guys next time.
Alright, see you then.
Yeah.
Butter.